Tracked motorcycle, 1938. A circus group of elephants and zebras stride through Manhattan, New York, 1963. The first helicopter of designer Igor Sikorsky, VS-300, USA, 1939. Sponge merchant, Austria-Hungary, 1904. American physicist Robert Oppenheimer, 1958. The Beatles wearing smog masks before a concert in Manchester, England, 1965. Engineer Asen Yordanov demonstrates his invention, an airbag for passenger airplanes, 1957. Fifth Avenue and 59th Street, New York City, 1897. Telephonist. USA, 1926. A Pied Piper shows his catch in the town square, Louisa, Kentucky, 1953. In the school dentist's office, 1956. In the school dentist's office, 1956. On a romantic date. Mobile changing booths on the beach. USA, 1929. Three lumberjacks posing in 1899. For Boys Jamming, 1928. Three young men from 1914 posing with style. A saloon in California, 1889. Happy girls on their way to their first day of school, 1915. Young Frank Sinatra's mirror selfie from 1938. Blind children examine a hippopotamus at the Natural History Museum, 1914. A repairman works on Abraham Lincoln's head on Mount Rushmore, 1962. In the spring of 1945, many animals from the Berlin Zoo were kept in residence apartments to avoid death due to the war effort. Loggers of the past. Safety at the highest level. A girl fixing a computer, 1950s. A worker bottling ketchup at the original Heinz factory, circa 1897. Inventor Charles S. L. Baker and his assistant show the operation of a new heating system. 1906. Scots before going to the war, 1915. South Vietnamese Army soldiers use elephants to patrol the jungle, 1962. Alfred Hyland, legendary facial acrobat, at an exhibition in Glasgow, 1938. A blind boy who lost his hands during the war learns to read the Braille alphabet with his lips. Rome, 1948. Settlers on the American prairie in the 1880s. Queen Elizabeth is greeted by Lady Churchill and Sir Winston, 1951. Scottish military in Italy, 1944. A local businessman in Constantinople in 1920. He carried chairs on his back and rented them to tired tourists for 10 cents. A dejected Ugandan ambassador at a meeting of the UN General Assembly, 1974. A dancer poses in front of a nuclear explosion. USA, Nevada, 1950s. A llama in an automobile on the streets of New York City, 1957. Testing the emotional response to a kiss with a lie detector, 1939. Destruction of alcohol during Prohibition, 1920. Geisha Tamijiku, Japan, 1910s. Experimental camouflage of the U.S. military during World War I, 1917. The Beatles' last performance on the roof of a recording studio in London, 1969. Man of the Future, featured in Vogue magazine, USA, 1939. Princess Elizabeth II wedding dress, 1947. Sigmund Freud, Vienna, 1910. The couple couldn't wait for the train to stop and gave each other a kiss, as the young man returned alive from the siege of Dunkirk. The most famous tiger in the world is the Champawati tigress, which has 436 human lives to its credit. The Titanic leaves the harbor and heads out into the Celtic Sea. The last photo of the liner above the water, 1912. An American man holds his Filipino wife and children, 1920s. Thank you for watching the video. Please support me by liking and subscribing to the channel. Take care and see you in the next video.